Hello my little crafty monsters, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is fabulous. So, in today's fabulous tutorial, we are going to be making those paper bows you guys saw earlier in the video. Yep, these little bad boys. Aren't these cute? So for those of you that don't have all these little fancy tools, like maybe one of the bowl punchers, or maybe some thin dies, or whatever it is, I'm gonna show you 3 ways using both those tools and another one using nothing but a template. And I'm gonna show you how you can make beautiful bows. Just letting you know, this bow right here was not made with no punch, and it was definitely not made with a die. So, alright my little crafty monsters, so I have you guys up kind of close up because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. So basically, actually, you know what, I'm going to pick you up a little bit more, zoom you out, because I believe you could still see me that way. Okay, so anyway, we're going to be making these bowls, and I have 3 different tools, 3 different methods that I'm going to show you how to do it. And I'm also going to take you guys over to my computer, and we are going to, I'm going to show you how I made these templates so that you can make the bows. Now, these ones right here, this little bad boy right here, this guy was made with the template. And this guy was made with the template. Okay, this guy right here was made with the die sets. So basically it goes like this. Okay, it goes like this. These were made with the template. Those were, let's get this out of the way. Whoa, slippery little sucker. So these are dies, these are templates. Okay, can you guys see? Yes. And then all these are the punches. So that's, I'm going to show you these 3 ways on how to make these little bows so that there's no excuse, guys, no excuse. Everyone could do these. Now, I know that I'm going to do the template on the Cricut. I know that, and I know that some of you guys don't have a Cricut. So let me tell you what Jesse's going to do. Yes, I will email you the actual silhouette that all you have to do is take to Kinko's or Office Depot or Staples and have them printed out, and that will be your template. Just make sure that when you have them printed out, you tell them to print it out on thick cardstock, not the regular paper, thick cardstock, so it could be a little bit more durable. And then like that, you will always have that template there. So yes, go ahead and shoot me your email on the comment, or you could basically email me here at papertomasterpiece@gmail.com, and I'll send you the SVG file that you could just print, or you could even just send it already to your Cricut. But I'm going to show you how to find it online, just in case you want to find any other style. So let's go and get that done first, and then we'll come back and we'll make these. Alrighty then, let's zoom you guys out a bit. Okay, so right there. This is basically the file that I used to make the template for that. But let me just backtrack a little, and then I'll show you how we found this. So we're just gonna go ahead and open up our web browser. So whichever one that you use, either it be Bing or Google, whatever, but I tend to use Google for everything. So basically we're gonna go ahead and type in here SVG free file bow. Okay. And then we're gonna go to images. We're gonna click on images. And then we're going to look for what we are looking for. And this is it right here. Okay. So this is basically what you're looking for. You're looking for this piece here, the tail, and then this little piece which basically will wrap around to hold everything together. So we're going to right click, save image as, and then we'll go ahead and you'll save it. I'm not going to save this again because I already have a file on here. Okay, so now let's go back to our design space. Okay. Now, right here, you're going to hit upload. Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and hit upload here. Browse. Okay. You're going to look for the file that you just saved, which is right here. Okay. And then basically this is what it's going to look like. Okay. So it's going to have the white background. You want to clean that up. So we're going to come over here to where it says simple. Click on simple. Click over here to continue to the right bottom. Continue. Okay. Then here we have the actual image. We could zoom in, and then we're going to click the areas that we don't want in our file. Okay, we're going to just basically click right here, and you notice how everything went the white and blue checkers. That's what we want. Make sure that all the areas have those little checkers, because that's what is going to get cut out. So you just want to be left with the black. Then we're going to go over here to the right and the bottom, and we're going to hit continue. Okay. Now, at this point, you're going to want, let me see. Yes. So at this point right here, you're going to want to hit save and cut. You're not going to print this, because it'll print it black and then it'll cut it black. Unless you need black bows, then by all means you could do it that way. But right now we're just looking to just save it and cut it. So you're going to hit here, and then you can go ahead and hit save on the bottom right corner. And then see how we have both files here? Well, I don't need both files, but anyway, so we would click on here, and then again to the right down here, we're going to hit insert image. Okay, and then that will bring us back to our canvas. Okay, so now let me move this guy out of the way, because we're going to just ignore these guys for a minute. Okay, we're going to just act like these little invited guests are not there, and we're just going to worry about this guy right here. And I'm going to zoom in here because I'm going to show you guys basically what we're doing. I have to find a better method on recording the screen, but so far guys, this is what I have, so please bear with me. So at this point right here, we're going to want to I guess we want this to be about 3.5 inches. Okay, so that's gonna fix the height and the width to accommodate it. To accommodate the width, it's going to do the height too. So here we have this guy. Now, there's a few things that we're going to have to do, and I am going to have to move the camera around just so that you guys would be able to see what is going on. Let me see. It's because I have a really fairly large screen, guys, so please bear with me. But okay, so I'm assuming this is perfect. right? Okay, hopefully guys. All right, so from this point, what we're going to do here is we are going to insert a shape, and we're going to insert a square at this point, okay? And then after the square, we're going to unlock this so that we can go ahead and make this to whatever shape we want. So right now we just want a rectangle that's going to cover this piece right here in the middle. Okay, so we're going to move it in the middle here. Okay, make sure you got it. Then you're going to click the screen. Okay, then you're going to left click and hold, drag it all the way to the bottom over the whole entire image, and then let go. Now at this point everything's selected. Okay, so then we're going to go to our right bottom corner over here, guys. We're right here, right here. So you want to hit slice. Okay, and what that's going to do is that's going to slice out that little part right there. So then at this point you just delete that. You want this guy over here, and you just sliced this guy out of that image. Now don't delete these two because we're going to need both of them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and match these guys together. Okay, I'd say about that size. Okay, and then you're going to click the screen, right click and hold, and then drag over both images, and then you're going to go down back to the right bottom corner over here, and you're going to hit weld. What that's going to do is that's going to weld both of those pieces together. Now they're one whole piece. Okay, we got a few more steps, guys. Then what we will do is we're going to select another shape over here. Select a shape, and we're going to select a circle. Okay, at this point the circle, we're going to unlock the little mechanism right here so that we can shape this into an oval. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put this over to whatever piece we can fit without touching that tail. We don't want to touch that tail. So then afterwards we'll click onto the screen, left click, drag all the way down just to highlight those images. We're going to go back to the right bottom corner, and we're going to hit slice one more time. So now at this point we're going to delete everything. So delete that piece right there, delete the huge oval, and then delete this part as well. And then we're going to repeat that process about 2 more times. Select as a circle. Okay. Unlock it. Turn this into an oval. Bring this over and try to cover as much as... Actually, you know what? I'm wondering if a regular circle would even fit. So we could just do this once. It looks like it does. So try to make sure that you cover the whole entire image that you're trying to take out of the picture. So then at this point, maybe I should zoom in. So, whoa, sorry guys. I'll zoom in like this so that you guys could basically see. Right? Right there. So then we're just covering as much as we possibly can. Then we're going to click the screen again. Hold, left click and hold, and then you're going to drag it over all of the images. You're going to come back to the bottom. Okay. Come back to the bottom right here and hit weld. Okay. So then now at this point you can take this out and delete this. Whoa. Delete this. You can move this over, delete this. You can move this over, delete this. Now we need to do it one more time, guys. I know. But trust me, this will be the last time you do this. So then select a circle again. Okay, and we're just going to bring this over this little area that we want to take out of here. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and select all of the items. Okay. And then at this point, you're going to come back down over here and hit weld, and then that's going to just basically take out that part that you don't want. So then now you can go ahead and delete the circle. Delete that one. Whoa, not that one, guys. Just this little piece. That one. Okay? Now here you have this here. Now notice on this one's right here, I attached this little guy to the tail. So then when I put this together, this guy right here got set on top of the tail, and then this little wraparound thing, I guess, went around the whole entire thing. Okay, so then on this one, what I would do if I were you guys, I would actually attach it to the actual bow itself. So tip this over like this, bring this to the middle, okay, click onto the screen, left click and hold, go over the whole entire image. Okay, now you want to come back down over here to the right lower corner, and you're going to hit weld. Okay, now what that's going to do is that's going to weld that piece straight directly onto here. So now this is welded all one together. So when Cricut cuts this, it's going to basically cut this all as one piece, and then this as one piece. Okay, so now at this point you're just going to go ahead and tell your machine to cut it, and now you have a template. Okay, so let's go back to the table. 1 second, guys. Okay, so we're back, my little crafty monsters. So now I gotta tell you guys about this little die set right here. Now I know that I used the right one because see this right here? So this is the small bow with the small tail. Okay, then you have the medium bow with the medium tail, and then you have this larger one with this tail. But for some reason this tail doesn't match up with the bow. This is it. See it? See how the tail is so much thinner than the actual bow? It just, to me, it just looks funny. I don't know if they made that on purpose that way or what, but I personally don't like that. But I still use it, don't get me wrong. I still love it. I still use them. So let's try, we're going to do the big one, okay? So we're going to do the big bow, like this one. That's this size right here. Okay, just so that we could see it on camera. Now the camera's going to shake a little bit, guys, because you guys already know that my camera is on my desk, and so therefore I cannot help but for it to shake. I can't stop it from shaking. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and place our paper, place our die, and is there room for this one here? What are you doing, Jesse? Oh my God, you're out of control. No, okay. So there is no room there, so we'll start them off over here, okay? So there we go. There we go. Now, you moved. You could use some low-tack tape, some post-it tape. Okay. I just don't want to go get it. Alright, here we go. We are cranking. Okay. Ah. These little guys are sharp. Okay. Let's move this guy out of the way. And I like to flick these. See? It basically, it works. There you go. I just flick them out. Okay. Throw these. Oh, that didn't work. There you go. Throw it on our magnet. Okay. So what we're going to do with this piece is we're going to get our bone folder and we will crease this so that it starts to curve. Don't do what Jesse just did. I folded it. Oh Lord, with you. So keep working that. Okay. Get our little adhesive. Okay. Put some glue down here glue one of the tabs. You're basically doing the same exact thing. Glue the little tab, get some more adhesive, put some down there, and glue the second tab. Whoa, calm down. Okay. And then we're just going to hold that down a little bit, just to give it some time to really grab. Okay. Okay. Now the tail goes in the back. Some people will put it in the front and make this the back part, but I find that if this goes over, it'll just hold on to it there. But I don't only just depend on that little strip. I put a little bit of glue here as well in the middle, and then I grab this guy and I put him in the middle. Okay, hold him down, and then I put a little bit more glue right behind him where that little folding strip is going to land on. Okay, and then just hold that together. Make sure that the tail is straight, because it will kind of go a little loppy side. Okay, and this bow was made with the die set, the Lawn Fawn put a bow on it die set. Okay, there's that one. Now, if you don't have a paper punch, and you definitely don't have a die set because you don't have a Sizzix machine, then you can definitely use a template for this. And all you have to do is just get a template, like I showed you guys how to make this template on the Cricut. But like I said, if you don't have a Cricut, send me an email on the video here with your email address, and I'll send you an SVG file for free that you can go ahead and take to your Staples, Kinko's, or Office Depot and have them printed out. Or if you have a printer, even better, go ahead and print it out. Print out your template, cut it out, and then you use this to basically to make your bows. So for this one, let me see, which way are they going? So for this one, we're going to go ahead and I'll do it this way. I try to use up as little paper as I possibly can, if I can. Okay, so then all you need to do is trace this little bad boy. Everybody knows how to trace, right? Whoa. But if this little sucker doesn't move. I know, everybody knows how to trace. Okay. Hey, don't these look like swimming goggles? If you're going to do like a little project for the summer next year, and you're going to do like little swimming pool, a little guy, make these smaller, and these will be like swimming goggles. Don't those look, well, I don't know. My brain just works all the time in different ways. I see things in so many different ways. It's not funny. I don't know how to use this to where I use the less paper I possibly can. I'm assuming it would be right here. You know me, I'm very frugal. Alright, so just go ahead and trace this little bad boy. We chose this corner. It might not have been the best choice, but that's the choice we chose, and we're sticking with it. Yeah, we are. Alright, so trace this little bad boy. You hear my Halloween music, guys? I have been in the Halloween spirit. I know we are still in September, but Halloween is around the corner, guys. It's going to get here faster than you thought. Put a little template away. Okay. And then we're just going to go ahead and fussy cut this. And yes, I'm going to make you watch me fussy cut, because we can't time lapse everything, guys. Come on, come on. I always cut out the image. The less paper you have around it, the easier it will be to cut it. So then all I'm going to do is just go around where I marked. Okay. Sorry, I'm all quiet. I'm all concentrating. You know, everybody does that. Once they start either writing or cutting, they start to concentrate. Sorry. I completely forgot this was a video. Am I here by myself just crafting? No, all you guys are here with me. Okay, so this is the part that's the most tedious, okay? Is cutting it. Now for this bad boy. This one will be a little bit easier and a little faster. So I think. It doesn't have to be completely perfect, guys. Either way, nobody's gonna see this. I always cut onto the line, but sometimes, you know, if I'm going a little too fast, I'll kind of be a little drunk driver and I'll kind of go over the line. I mean, on the side of the line and not over it. So, yeah. Okay. So now we got both pieces cut. And notice that on this one, just like the dice set, and that's where I got that idea, is to attach this once you're going to have your Cricut do it, because it just makes it so much easier. So now on this one, what we will do is we'll get our bone folder and we will break those fibers. Whoa. Okay, why do you keep doing that on this side? It's like my brain doesn't work. Grab a little bit of glue, put it down here. Okay. Whoa. Don't be throwing things around, guys. Come on. Gentleness. Is that a word? Yeah, it is. Don't judge me. So hold it down until it basically grabs. And then put a little bit of more glue in the middle where you're going to glue this little tab. Remember, this bowl, guys, is done with just you tracing. No fancy little die set or tools to make this bowl right here. That's my language. Okay. Okay, hold them down. Then what I like to do is I like to have that part that's glued in the back. Unless the picture of the bow is cuter on this side than it is on this side, then I'll use it. Either way, this is going to go wrapped up around it, so nobody's really going to see that. Okay, so then grab a little bit of glue, put it in the back, and oh my god, sometimes I wish I had nails. And then glue this bad boy right here. Make sure you line him up. Line him up over here so that it's neat. Not just, you know, that little messy stuff you guys are just normally used to. Okay. Alrighty then. Almost done, guys. Then I just like to put a little bit of glue on that whole strip. Trust me, this strip is going to be a little bit too long, so we are going to have to cut down some, but I like to just have it glued. Go over once, go over one more time, and see that little part? That we're just going to have to cut it. So just go ahead, go to the back and cut it. And there you go. Voila. You just made a bow with no die, no paper punch, just a pencil and some scissors. And maybe a template. But even if you didn't have a template and you guys are really good drawers, because I know some amazing drawers out there that probably could have drew these two little shapes to make this, right? So there you have it, guys. That's the way you have it, my little crafty monsters. That's the way you can make these gorgeous little paper bows with either a die set, a paper punch, or even just making a template yourself with either your Cricut or finding one online and printing it out and also using it as a template. So these are really, really easy to make, you guys. There is no excuse, ladies and gents. So go out there, little crafty monsters, grab all of your paper scraps and start making some bows for those gifts, embellishments, gifts. Did I just say gifts? I said that twice. That's because you should definitely use them for the gifts. And just any project that you want to add a bow to. Now, another thing that I didn't do or that I didn't mention was that you could make this size and then make a little smaller one and put 2 here so it'll be the double ribbon bows. Could do that too. So there's so many things that you guys could basically do with these bows, and like I said, go get those scraps and start getting creative, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys, and I hope it was helpful and some of you guys learned a few tips, learned how to make them, put them together, stuff like that. Maybe you had a paper punch and you guys just didn't know how to put them together or whatever. I hope this video really helped you guys. I enjoyed making it for you guys, and don't forget to subscribe and also like the video, tell a friend, and hit that little notification button so you'll get notifications every time I upload a video, because you guys don't want to be missing these, right? Hello, you guys would have never known how to make a bow if I didn't show you. Just kidding, that's not my idea. They've been making them for years. Anyway, so that's it for now, guys. Love you. Bye.